Drizzy put it in the or Dreezy, my bad, put it in the Discord. Errol Spence looked like he was in Vegas or maybe a Florida hotel or something. And Fight Hype was there, where they are having a fight in Vegas, so he probably was there. And he confirmed that he coming back, but he also confirmed that he's loyal to Al still, and that he don't know no lawsuit that's going on against Al, because it's not a lawsuit going against Al, because you can't sue him, right? And they're still screaming this loyalty to Al. Al doesn't. Al is gone. You know, a lot of them, I seen Jamal Charles interviewing with Cigar Talk. In Cigar Talk, Najee brought up the fact that, you know, he brought up that Al ain't been running the company, that Luis the Cubas and somebody he didn't bring up this part. One of Sam Watson's sons is running the operations going on right now. And Jamel pretty much acknowledged it. He was saying, well, that was before the Al Haymon shit happened. So they can act like Al still exists. Like, even if Al does exist, he's going through a third party. There's a middleman or a bumper there between Al Haymon and them guys. So they can fake like they know what's happening, because with Floyd joining CSI Sports, that's letting you know that Floyd has abolished his contract with Al Haymon, right? That's exactly what that's saying. For people who don't really understand the lingo of what's going on, that's why Floyd Mayweather got new management. Because Al Haymon he broke free of that contract. So now he can legally, and this is allegedly, he can legally now fight without his money going to Al Haymon. Allegedly. That's what is given. He can legally fight now, but before, if he fought a professional fight before, that money will go to Al Haymon. That's what the lawsuit was saying, that the money was going into Al Haymon's accounts and not going into his accounts. So that's pretty much, you know, what's pretty much going on in that situation. So now he signed with CSI, and they them contracts that they got with Al, they can't say nothing, bro. They can't say nothing or they face penalty. So of course he gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm cool with Al, but we all know behind the scenes what's going on between y'all and Al. So they can fake it like he's still running it, fake it like they still got a relationship with him. But if it's true that he going over to Australia for his next fight, that should let you know everything you need to know. That should let you know everything you need to know. If he going to Australia for his next fight, that should let you know everything you need to know about his situation. It shouldn't be no surprises. It shouldn't be none whatsoever. So they can speak like, hey, they act like nothing going on, but you know, if they could, they would. Can't air a motherfucker out. Anytime somebody got you signed a contract that's similar to what they signed, you don't sign that shit, dog. You don't sign it. It wasn't a good deal. You think Errol really want to come back? And, I mean, you don't want to end it on that note. But I'm telling y'all, man. And then you can tell, you can just look at it. You don't even need inside information to put most of the stuff together. They was trying to throw him in there with Fondora. They was legit trying to throw him in there with Fondora. And a part of that was a smoke screen to act like, they couldn't make the proper fight, so it was a smoke screen. So Fondora didn't look funny dropping the belt. But, at the end of the day, it's bad business. It was bad business, bro. That was bad business. They signed bad deals. And they know it. They don't have a brand to fall back on. Errol, one of the few dudes that got a semi-brand to fall back. How Mayweather can fall off and need money and get his business together and come back and make some money. You feel me? They can't do that. They don't have household names like that. They don't have those household names. Like Evander can come back and sell edibles with his half ear chewed off with Mike Tyson, or Mike Tyson, they don't have those type of names. Nope, they don't have those type of names. They don't have them. So, you know, for them to really bounce back, like that, man, the bounce back is over with. These niggas fighting for survival right now. They fighting for some bread, you know, and they taking short money. They taking less money than what they made when they was working with Al. And they know, Earl know the whole thing. They know. They made a mistake signing with Al. He know he made a mistake. It was a grave mistake. You know, it's kind of like people vote on identity politics. You vote for somebody because they black or they portray to be black. And look at what's going on in Chicago. Fucking Bears going to Indiana. The Bears going to Indiana. Stop rolling with people because they black. And then me personally, in my personal business, it's kind of hard doing business with some black, anybody at this point. Everybody is disingenuous. Everybody got alternative agendas. Everybody want to use you or use you for your idea. So it's damn near you gotta read those contracts. And I finally dropped that Al Haymon video why he gave Mexicans a G-Pass. I dropped it Friday. And what did it say? Mexicans had their people read the contracts. The blacks didn't. The blacks, they trusted Al Haymon to be a good Negro, and he wasn't a good Negro. It doesn't surprise me. You be wanting to get money with your own people and do business with your own people, but you end up regretting it at the end of the day. It's unfucking fortunate, but you end up regretting it at the end of the day. So, but you know, they can perpetrate as long as they want to. They can perpetrate as long as they want to. We know the real deal. And if he come back and look bad, you know, nigga can't even half talk. He can't even talk. I feel like, damn, nigga. He can't even fucking talk. It's crazy. Real crazy out here, bro. But it's what we got to deal with. It's what we got to deal with. These niggas are faking because at the end of the day, they don't want to make themselves look bad. I mean, and they legally can't admit it. So, I mean, you live and you learn. Hope you took care of your money. And hopefully him and Derrick James got their business together. Because look, fucking with a shockster like Al Haymon got you beefing with your coach. And maybe he was going to leave and find somebody else anyway. But I don't really, if that's the case, that he lost and he wanted to find somebody else, at this point in the game, ain't nothing that nobody else can teach you. Errol is Errol at this point. Respectfully, he's Errol. Ain't nothing that nobody else can teach him. It's over with. It's just he had to get with somebody that's just gonna perfect that style. And Derrick was the hottest thing on earth. They loved Derrick. They loved Derrick until he lost. And it's like, oh, Derrick is trash trainer. It's like these niggas is fickle. People fickle. And they only rock with you because you was winning, unfortunately. But of course he said we locked in with Al. He got another fucking choice but to. What else he gonna say? What else he gonna say? Even with Floyd going through what he went through and Al fucking him, you don't see Floyd saying nothing disparaging about Al Haymon. You still don't see Floyd, talking shit about Al Haymon through all this. Anytime you got to sign a contract where you can't have freedom of speech and your money got to go to another nigga account first and then he give it to you, it just, really, you can't even blame them. Y'all just did bad business. You can't even tell people, it's basically like you suffering, you suffering in pain, but you can't tell nobody you in pain. But everybody saying Bob was evil. Y'all niggas really signed to Al, to the worst one. But hey, hit the link in the description, join the Patreon. Appreciate the love and support. He said find me everywhere, X, Facebook, Kid, Twitch, peace.